I was married for 10 years.
Well, okay, hold up. 10 years? That's a long time. Was it like a high school sweetheart?
No, well, kind of, but not really. We actually met when I was 19. He was 21.
Mm-hmm.
And we dated when we were kids. It didn't work out. He couldn't stop sleeping with his baby mama. So, whatever.
Okay.
I got rid of. Look, I don't. Even at a young age, I'm not playing those games with you, sir.
Yep.
So we stopped dating, and we both got in two different relationships. And just being honest, you know, I'm in my prime. I'm a young hot thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dating rappers,
As you should.
athletes, all the guys. And then I realized these men are not good people. They're pieces of shit, and I don't like it. So I got back with my ex, because I knew he really loved me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not using me for anything. Like, he really loved me. So got back with him, and because we had history, we moved really fast. Moved in together, merged families, got engaged, got pregnant, had one baby, had another baby. We just moved really, really, really fast. And I think we were banking on us being who we were in the past.
Mm.
And we're different people. A, we're older. B, we just merged families. We grew our families. And now we're not the same people. So we didn't make it because we grew apart and our friendship was not there. And as we just said, the friendship is the most important thing. And once we lost our friendship, and I'm like walking around the house on eggshells or sleeping with a stranger, it's like, what are we doing?
Mm.
And he's not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. It's just we're disconnected right now. We're not in alignment. So we ended up getting a divorce.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Man, she just wasted that man's time for 10 years, a decade. This is why it don't pay to be a sucker, fellas. This is how a bird treats that one sucker who is willing to save her. And I always tell you guys, yo, a bird always makes her way back to the streets. Back then when he was 21, she returned back to the streets and went crazy. She was messing with rappers, NBA players, all the players, but nobody was willing to save her. So when she reached the point in her life where, man, yo, my value is going down as a woman, I'm pushing 30, I gotta find me a sucker to marry me to increase my value. And she went back to Buddy after the players was done with her. Buddy even stepped up and became a stepfather to the players' kids. And that bird still left him after 10 years. Fellas, it don't pay to be a sucker for love, bro. You can't save a bird. If you couldn't save her when you was young, that bird is still going to be a bird 10 years later with experience. Sad. Fellas, be wise out here, man, for real.
Okay, I'm 25. I just graduated college, and I'm working I'm working in an oil company.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm working in an oil company, and I feel like I approach people in a negative way. Like when people sees me around them, they just get so mad out of nowhere. I don't know what the reason is. And currently talking to the CEO of the company, oil company, and
What do you mean
this
talking
one-
about work? You're talking about work, Tim?
no, no.
What?
Wow, son. That's why people look at you in a negative way. You're smashing your boss? Nah, and she's laughing about it too. Out here selling that thing. That's crazy.
Wait.
Listen to this shit,
People
bro.
sees me around them, they just get so mad out of nowhere. I don't know what the reason is. And currently talking to the CEO of the company, the oil company,
It's crazy.
and
What do you mean
this
talking
one-
about work? You're talking about work, Tim?
no, no.
What?
Like,
Wait.
Yo.
Talking about a promotion?
no, we're talking as in, flirting and stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're dating
And,
the CEO of the oil company.
we're not dating. Okay, the story is okay, this guy is basically so rude to other people's and he's not really nice to other employees or whatever. But like for me when we first started talking, he was a little friendly. He he was nice, basically, right? And I was like, okay, he's just being nice to me and he started offering me a lot of opportunities. And this is my very first year in this industry. So I'm like, like why? And then um, I think in this I did my training with him this week, and then he texted me. He's like, "Are you did you have your lunch or whatever?" And I'm like, no, I'm still waiting on my break to go and get my lunch." And then he bought. I mean, he asking me out, and I'm like, no, because I was a little bit nervous, and people were staring at me, and I'm like, if they know, it will be a little. And then I was like, no, it's okay, I'm good. I'll just go get myself a lunch. And then he actually bought me a lunch, and he gave it to me, right? And then from then we start talking, and he start offering me a lot of opportunities that other people wouldn't get, to
What type of
be
opportunities?
specific, right?
Meaning, hold on. Meaning
And then
opportunities. Hold on, mama. Hold on. Opportunities for work opportunities, so you get more money. Opportunities at the job.
yeah,
Hell
So
yeah.
was
the
he
job.
offering
And
you
he offered me
more
to,
more
yeah,
job
can you hear me?
opportunities?
Yeah, yeah, a more job opportunity, which is to be an inspector in his company, which is very hard to get into it,
Okay,
basically.
and he made you the inspector, and he's paying you more. He's paying you the inspector wage,
Yes, yes.
and you got that in
And
writing.
also,
You signed the contract. You got that in writing.
I
I'm now making
I did
$100 an hour.
I did, and I'll be starting in September 1st.
Okay. So now you elevated.
Wait, hold up. She ain't got the job yet? Wow. This bird is not that smart. Because why is this on the internet? You're talking about the CEO of a company. Shorty, you ought to be fired. You smashing your boss. See, these birds ain't that smart, man. A bird just don't know better. Wow.
And then what does he want?
And the problem is, he's married and he has 2 kids,
But
right?
why is that a problem
Damn.
if he's offering this from the kindness of his heart? He's not
But
expecting anything from you.
the
He
way
knows
how
you're
we're
a young
talking,
25-year-old girl who can't do those things. So what is
Who's selling that box? Damn, son. Homie is married with 2 kids and he got the little bop on the side. Yo, nah, this is crazy. This shit is crazy, bruh. This is wild, fam. See why you can't trust these birds? This is why a bird could take down an empire. She could ruin this whole company right now. Fellas, birds are prone to making bad decisions, bruh. That's why, like, when it comes to birds, you gotta have your fun and move around. You can't keep a bird around too long, bro. This is crazy. Wow.
he expecting?
the way how we're talking is he's asking me out for dates. He basically mentioned, do I need a sugar daddy or whatever? And he said, if you ever, I work in a different town of the city, right? So he's saying, if you ever moved out here, you won't be able to worry about your bills. I'll cover them, whatever, this and that. And
Damn.
the way how it goes is she's just trying to get into something, and I can see it. I don't want to say it on here, but yeah, I'm a little confused because I still want the places, the opportunities. I want to get myself up there, right? I cannot deny it at this point, right? But I still don't want to get into the point where I will be sleeping or doing whatever with a married man with 2 kids.
Shorty, knock it off, man. That dude is already smashing. He's already cracking. He's the boss. He's putting money in your pocket. You're a bird. You're loyal to crumbs. You is bending over for that money. Knock it off, man. This shit is crazy.
But you already signed the contract for work, right? So that's already set in stone.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, I mean, okay, when we basically
Yo.
talked and when he put me on here, he mentioned something that he said, if we're not cool in certain time after you get this job or whatever, I won't be able to keep you here, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be cool. Why not? Because you're a nice person. You got me this job, whatever. And I don't
Yo.
know. I just feel
So he
so
got you the
confused.
job. He
So
got you the
confused.
wait. He got you the job.
Shit is crazy.
How did he get you
Yeah,
the job?
yeah. He
How
did.
did he get you the job?
How did he give me the job?
Yeah.
Yo.
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
So that means you knew him already. If he got you the job, that means y'all already knew each other. There was a history.
No, so I get into the company from a friend of mine, but I was at the lower level of the company. But then
Oh,
I
okay.
start working with him, and then we start making connections. We start talking, as I said, and then yeah, he starts showing interest in me, right? And he calls me, he buys me food. He does a lot of things. He offers me to go on a vacation. He'll cover it. I don't have to worry about no bills. Do you want to go shopping? Whatever, right?
So
And
he's been taking you shopping and paying your bills already.
Yes.
yeah.
So let me see you head to toe. Put the camera down.
Exactly.
Let me see you head to toe.
Sure. Wait, let me be in a different lighting.
Exactly.
Can we see me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is how I look. I have my voice turned up.
Little bird. Y'all gotta understand, fellas, these birds are loyal to the crumbs. This bird got online to tell the world that she is messing with a married man with 2 kids who is the CEO of the company that she works for. She's trying to brag about it. It's a flex. I got this older man tricking on me. Now this bird about to lose her job. This is what I'm saying, bro. You could give a bird a great job. Like you could hand it to her. She will mess it up. That's the same way, like you could give a bird a good man, she will mess it up. It's just the way a bird is, bro. They can't use their brains for shit.
So
Shit is crazy.
So you're telling me that we're dealing with a married man, right? That's what you're telling me.
that's true.
And although you are a very beautiful young girl, face T, okay? Face T.
Look, man, let me know what y'all thought about this, man. But this right here to me is just sad, bro. It just shows you when it comes to a bird, she will do anything for money. All you gotta do is give a bird an offer. But the problem is, this is what happens when you keep a bird around too long, bro. She's gonna ruin your life. Now, whoever the CEO is, what you think is gonna happen to him? His wife is probably gonna see this. Guess what? Divorce. She want half. Shit is crazy. All because he was messing with a bird. Fellas, be wise out here, man. For real. That's just the bottom line. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.